What's up, guys? It's Matt here, or as you probably know me, Compulsion84. It's been way too long since I last checked in with you like this. I intended to do this much sooner, but it's been over a year since I last gave you my move update. I've had a lot of crap going on. I'm going to kind of run through it and let you know exactly what's been happening in my life, why my post frequency's been garbage, and just kind of explain what's going on because I feel like I owe it to you. And also because hopefully this will help me get some stuff off my chest. So originally, I was just getting ready to move. So I did the move, got through all that BS, which is always a super fun process. And I got settled in, which took me a little while. And then I started working on content again. Unfortunately, what I found is this room that I'm recording in now was not very good acoustically. You can probably tell by over there, I've got some panels up, which helps a lot. And I did some sound deadening and I got some bass traps and things like that. That's not really important, but what I found out is my audio was just unusable, so I had some stuff I used and recorded that I just had to completely scrap. So that was the first problem of many. The next thing I found out is, because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this whole YouTube thing, or in general, I was trying way too hard to get everything as perfect as possible. I got a bunch of complaints on, well, not a bunch, but I got a bunch of feedback on some of my old videos, and I even got some... Somebody mentioned ASMR, and I was like, what the hell are they talking about? What's that mean? So I looked up what ASMR means, found out that's not what I'm trying to do, and I can get a dry mouth or whatever, so I try to keep an eye on it. But anyways, part of the problem was setting my mic at a wrong distance and using the wrong sensitivity. So now it's in the shots again, but hopefully I get better quality. So that was another thing that I knocked out and fixed. And the other fun things that I've had to deal with was YouTube's really heavy crackdown on gun content. I was worried about getting my channel either completely pulled or having the monetization pulled or the videos deleted. They're very sporadic with their enforcement, so it can kind of be all over the place. So I was worried about the health of the channel. It's something I've spent so much time in over the years. Guns is one of the three major categories I make content for, so that was just something that was kind of always in the back of my mind, eating away. But luckily, most of my videos have been left alone, and the YouTube police haven't come for me yet. So that's all the little stuff. Now for the heavy hitters. Some really observant people may have already caught on to this quite some time ago, but I used to wear a wedding ring. I haven't for some time on camera. So you can kind of figure out what that means. The past couple years I've been dealing with a divorce that has been, we'll just say rough. The separation and all that nonsense. Painful, problematic, not clean, very messy, very painful. Going through all the normal stuff. Anger, stress, frustration, about little bits of depression here and there, just very stressful, very trying times. Trying to create content during that is very difficult for me. I'm an introvert, and while I like making this content, it takes a lot out of me energy-wise, and if I'm not in the right zone or if I just don't have it in me, it's really hard to be on camera and make content where I'm either energetic or it's entertaining or worthwhile. So that's been something I've really struggled with these past couple years, and especially trying to get resolution to this whole divorce mess over the past year has been where there's been lots of, I'll just call them negotiations, has been really draining. And that's left me very little energy outside in my personal life, even at work, and specifically for you guys in the channel. So that's really suffered from that. So one of the things that I was doing, like I said, I was getting low on energy. I was burning out in my personal life for other reasons. When I talked about I used to DM, I haven't been doing that for some time. I burned out on that really hard. So I was playing D&D with my buddies, but I haven't been DMing for some time. I was just burned out in general, burned out in the channel, burned out with pretty much all my hobbies. I was burning the candle at both ends, and I was completely fried. I wrote this stuff down because I've got so many thoughts. I've been thinking about making this video for so long, and I kept putting it off because it's not something really fun. I'm hoping this will just give me some relief and give you guys some explanation, but this is not a video I was looking forward to making. I try to put positive or educational or whatever information on my channel, and this is me kind of just complaining or explaining, whatever you want to think about it. But anyways, dealing with years of insults, harassments, etc. Not fun. Then I eventually found out that my ex was watching my videos, that wasn't happy about that. I would like some degree of separation, but that was yet another one where I didn't have it. And then there was the bombshell last fall. It got 100 times worse when I found out she was just digging through comments. This sounds stupid. I know this stuff is all public. It's out on the open internet. But the fact that she was just going through these individual comments on who knows how many videos and either looking for dirt on me or to harass me or whatever, it was just like, it floored me. I didn't know. I was like crippled by it pretty much. So as far as content went, I just stopped entirely for 2 or 3 months. I didn't even look at the comments. I couldn't even think about replying to a comment because I knew it was going to get read, or I thought it was going to get read. And it was really just a mentally screwed up situation for me. I definitely overreacted a bit. I mean, whatever, it's not my business, but it was just something like, it felt like an invasion of my privacy, and I was really upset by it. So this is some of the stuff I wrote down just because I don't want to forget this stuff. But yeah, I just felt like I couldn't work on the channel. Fell into I was already burned out to begin with, and that just kind of pushed me into bad habits like just binge watching TV and video games. And I played way too much No Man's Sky and Oxygen Not Included, and a couple other games. I was just, doing that. This is before I started my workout regime and dealt with stress better, but I was just completely burned out, and it was a bad couple of months, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so not only did I slow down on the channel content, I just took like a couple month complete hiatus where I wasn't even responding to comments, and I felt that was really shitty, so I am genuinely sorry about that. I do feel a little bit better already, but I feel like I'm whining to my internet psychiatrist that is the fans of my own channel, but again, I feel like a real jerk. YouTube is about consistency and building a community and everything else, and I've completely fallen off, really, other than a video or two this past year. And I feel like I said, I feel like a jerk, and I feel like I've kind of betrayed my fan base, which I've worked really hard and, asked for people to join and everything else. And if it was me and I was watching somebody else and they just disappeared and it was somebody I really liked, I'd be ticked off. So this is the long, long delayed explanation of where the hell I went. Yeah, it turns out personal problems suck, and if you don't address them properly, they're gonna fester, I guess. And for something like this that took something I like doing, but if I'm not equipped to do it, if I don't have the energy, I don't have the effort, I just wasn't ready to do it, and I should have made this video, at least a short update video, way long ago, just to let you guys know, but I'm telling you now. So, what's next? I intend to keep doing this. I've said this in various ways before when I had slight hiatuses, nothing this bad, but I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making content. It's really exciting for me when something succeeds. It's really nice. I kind of like helping, to teach, and I like helping people. And when I have a lot of people say this helped me so much, thank you, or all this other stuff, it means a lot to me. And I've had some people leave really kind comments that I'm going to eventually do a comments video. It means a lot to me. It's not just a numbers game like YouTube can be. I mean, I do some stuff for entertainment or whatever, but the best stuff I make is how-tos. So yeah, if people think I'm entertaining, that's fantastic. But if people actually learn something for me, that's the most rewarding thing for me. So one of the reasons I'm making this now, and one of the reasons this had to be delayed, is because the divorce and legal issues are addressed. Still not finalized, but I essentially we'll just say that the legal and court issues are taken care of. So that's done. That's why I disappeared. Again, I'm sorry. It was, I had my own shit to deal with, and yeah. don't have really much else to say about it. It's just getting out of a long-term relationship, especially a very long-term one, let alone a long-term marriage, is tough. And I took it hard, and I didn't initially talk to people and get the proper help and take care of myself. I'm doing a lot of those things now, but I wasn't doing them then. And as somebody in the public eye like this, yeah, that's why I just essentially evaporated from the internet. I am gonna do a going forward video. I was originally thinking about recording it today, but this is a lot to process, just saying it all out loud. So I'm gonna do a follow-up, like, next steps video. I've already written down, I'm not kidding when I talk about the notes. Ta-da! So I've got the gist of it already written down. That's where I've been. That's why. I'm hoping you're all sticking around. The channel seems to be doing okay and seems to be slowly growing without me, so I intend to interject myself back into it and hopefully have it keep growing and becoming an even bigger and better thing. And I thank everyone for sticking around. That's really it. So I'm signing out. I'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.